The next test I'm going to conduct is the safe start. I'm going to conduct that test by making sure that my parking brake is engaged. I'm going to turn my bus, now my bus is in neutral, and I'm going to turn my bus to night run. My ABS light?
I think it's called. Oh, wait, two first.
My ABS light should turn on, and if everything's working correctly, it should turn off. Okay, now I'm going to fully engage my service brake and start the bus. Okay. So the first test I'm going to conduct is the cut-in test. I'm going to conduct this test by fully applying my service brake one time and watching the green needle from my primary tank. It should cut in at no less than 85 psi. Okay, my needle has cut in at what is that? 92 psi. This is a good test because the governor cut in at no less than 85 and the needle started rising. The second test that I will conduct is the cutout test. I will conduct this test by watching the green needle from my primary tank to cut out. Go ahead and pause. Okay, looks like my governor has cut out at 125. This is a good test because my governor cut out and my needle stopped rising. The next test I'm going to conduct is the applied leakage. I'm going to conduct this test by fully applying my service brake, releasing my parking brake, turning my bus off, and turning it back to night run. I'm looking for my needle to stabilize. Okay, it looks like my needle has stabilized. I want my system to not lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. My needle is currently at like 100 and the time starts now at 3:14.
Did you fan your brake?
Okay, my 1 minute is up. It's now 3:15 and my needle did not lose any psi. So this is a good test because my system did not lose more than 3 psi and the needle stayed still or stabilized. Okay, so the next test I'm going to conduct is the applied leakage test.
No.
The next test I'm going to conduct is the low air warning light. I'm going to conduct this test by fanning my service brake and waiting for my light to turn on. I want this to turn on at no less than 55 psi. My low air warning light came on at 55 psi. This is a good test because my warning light turned on and stayed on. Okay, this was a good test because my system is at 65 psi and my warning lights turned on and stayed on. The next test I'm going to conduct is the spring brake pop-up test. I'm going to conduct this test by continuing to fan my service brake until my spring brake pops up. Okay, my spring brake has popped up. This is a good test because my spring brake popped up and it popped up at 45 psi or 50 psi. Is that 50?
Yeah.
This concludes my air brake test. That's it.